Hey, welcome. We've all been there, right? That drain that just won't clear, that little phantom leak you can't quite trace. These plumbing issues can be seriously frustrating. But what if there was a way to solve these mysteries without all the guesswork? Let's get into it.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? You can't see inside your walls or underneath the foundation of your house. So what is actually going on down there? Is it just a simple clog, or is it something worse?
And for most of us, it really does feel like a total mystery. We only know something's wrong when we start seeing the symptoms. And by that point, we're usually just left guessing where the real problem is coming from.
Yeah, that constant drip, 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 that drain that keeps clogging up no matter what you do, these aren't just little annoyances. They're clues. They're symptoms of a much bigger hidden problem. And a quick temporary fix just isn't going to cut it. You need a real solution.
And this brings us to a really crucial point: how you solve the problem. You can either guess, which, let's be honest, usually leads to way more disruption and cost, or you can use precision to find the exact source of the issue.
Just look at this comparison. The old way, it's a ton of guesswork, messy digging, and just wasted time and money. But the modern approach, it's all about pinpoint accuracy, getting a diagnosis fast, and making targeted repairs. It's a total game changer because we can finally see the problem in real time.
So, how do we get this incredible real-time view? Well, let me introduce you to the hero of this story, a special little camera that's designed to go where no person can.
Okay, so what is this thing? It's actually pretty simple. It's a tiny, high-resolution, waterproof camera that's attached to this really long, flexible rod. A technician can then steer this camera deep, deep into your plumbing system and see everything that's going on live on a monitor. I absolutely love this analogy because it just clicks. Just like an MRI gives a doctor this super detailed look inside your body without any surgery, a video pipe inspection gives a plumber a detailed look inside your pipes without having to do any destructive digging. It's awesome. No more guessing, just seeing.
And you know what? The actual process is super simple and totally non-invasive. A technician just finds an access point, puts the camera in, and guides it right through your pipes while recording everything. And then they can show you exactly what's wrong and come up with a precise plan to fix it.
And get this whole diagnostic process is incredibly fast. A typical inspection only takes about 30 to 90 minutes. That is a tiny amount of time to get a massive amount of clarity on what's going on.
Okay, so this is the exciting part. The camera is now inside the pipe. What kind of deep, dark secrets is it about to uncover? Let's take a look at some of the most common culprits it finds. First up, one of the biggest villains in the plumbing world, tree roots. They are naturally drawn to the water inside your pipes, and they can create this tangled mess that causes serious blockages and can even break the pipes wide open.
Next, something you would never ever see from the outside: hidden cracks. These tiny little fractures are often the source of those mystery leaks that cause slow water damage, waste a ton of water, and can lead to unhealthy mold growing behind your walls. And then you've got the really big one, a completely collapsed pipe. Now this is a major failure that needs immediate attention. Seeing it with a camera means you can do a very targeted repair instead of, excavating your entire yard.
The camera can also spot years and years of mineral and scale buildup. Think of it like cholesterol in an artery. It just slowly narrows the inside of your pipes, causing those stubborn, slow drains that just keep coming back. And finally, it can find misaligned pipe joints. This happens when the ground shifts and sections of pipe get separated. It basically creates an open door for everything we just talked about: leaks, blockages, and of course, those pesky tree roots.
Okay, so the camera finds the problem. That's great. But so what? How does that actually help you? Well, this is probably the most important part for any homeowner.
It really all boils down to these key advantages. With precision diagnostics, you save a huge amount of time. There's no need for all that exploratory digging. And that leads directly to better cost control because you're only paying for the labor and materials to fix the actual problem. And maybe best of all, it gives you preventive insight, turning a stressful reactive repair into proactive maintenance.
Honestly, this quote really nails it. You're no longer dealing with this vague, uncertain, and potentially super expensive problem. Instead, you have clear, actionable data that lets you make a smart, informed decision about your own home.
And that's really what it's all about, isn't it? This technology isn't just about finding a problem. It's about taking control of it. So the real question isn't just about fixing a pipe. It's about whether you're ready to stop guessing and finally solve that plumbing mystery for good.